Hi there, and welcome to Celeb Hut. You all know there is a significant, unexpected development on these web roads on the grounds that, as per Jaguar Wright, Nicki Minaj is a legend, the cerebrum that released that video of Meek Mill and Diddy. And purportedly, she released the video as vengeance for Meek Mill putting her through DV8 a long time back, as per Jaguar Wright. Nicki has been exceptionally pungent over the way that Meek Mill treated her, and she supposedly paid the Guardian to claim to be the person who released the chaotic sound. There have been charges about Diddy and Mill having a little gay illicit relationship, and El Ra essentially affirmed it in his claim where he blamed Diddy for supposedly taking Meek Mill to Pound Town. Next thing with that tape of Diddy and Meek Mill, a Shashmagash advanced toward virtual entertainment, and it everyone shook. They needed to pay Nicki out to be the miscreant you all got to plunk down for this show on the grounds that you all, the circumstances, are going to get unteedy. Okay, yet do you believe there's a ton of covert siblings in the business? Graceful, good gracious sovereign, we have hardly any familiarity with undercovers. Miss Nicki Minaj has at long last gotten her lick back against Meek Mill, following 8 long and difficult years, on the grounds that, as per Jaguar writer Nicki, he is purportedly the one behind the break of that untidy oddity off the audio clip of Mia Mill bowing it as far as possible over for Diddy. Now this present circumstance is totally muddled, and everything attaches back to the Diddy circumstance with the Fed, as well as the claim that was documented against Diddy by Little Bar, where he blamed Diddy for a few unseemly exercises, as well as participating in DL cozy exercises for certain famous men in the business, like Attendant and Tame Factory. The court report said, Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had taken part in sex with rapper Redacted, R&B vocalist Redacted, and Stevie J. Mr. Combs guaranteed to ensure that Mr. Jones wins Maker of the Year at the Grammys on the off chance that he took part in homosexuality. No, why CBJ's name didn't get redacted. In the reference he composed, the rapper is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, performed at the Super Bowl, and had an effective Vegas residency. So when people saw these pieces of information, they quickly identified who the R&B vocalist was. It must be Usher. I mean, come on, he headed to the Super Bowl and just enclosed up his residency in Vegas, rounding up millions, so that is simple, and afterward, the rapper offered. Well, that was an easy decision too. Millie the Millie from Philly, this local who once dated Nicki Minaj, was the possibly name that fit, yet allowed me to let you know. When the insight about this claim hit the web, it resembled a bomb went off on the internet. We Plant got cooked extra hard as expected, yet the thing is, accommodating set of experiences of tossing concealment, particularly at anyone who suspects he may be gay about in this macho. Persona is certainly strange, yet it turns out he's been coing up to Diddy in secret. You all, it's an entire twofold standard. You all come out of the storeroom and be genuine and tell your reality, yet let me tell you all, the web rushed to call him out on it. Compliant gracious, obviously he was unable to deal with that intensity. When he found out about what was happening, he went via web-based entertainment out of control streak, not anyone, and everyone crying. Unfairness about individuals attempting to destroy an effective person of color, which is exemplary diversion, sir. Live in your reality, no one wants to think about it, assuming that you're gay. Yet, he went on a tirade saying stuff like, I would waste any VIP, assuming they attempt to, wild continue on. Me no pics. In a real sense, go off the deep end on them. That is all I'm from Philly. Every one of my ninjas generally watch me around this wild industry. He likewise blamed individuals for altering the claim to make him look gay, saying each dark blog webpage improved that post to cause me to appear to be gay. I change regulations for our kin. I give millions. They are intended to obliterate the picture of dark pioneers. It can't work with me. However, you gotta truly kill me. I actually will get greater after death. Yet you all, it's not having neither rhyme nor reason, since how in the world are individuals altering a claim or court archives for you to appear to be gay? Yet he didn't stop there, and he proceeded with his tirade, obviously expressing, I'm from Philly. I don't do coke or freaky molly. No one won't considerably offer me coke since I'm that weighty. No man or what might at any point move toward me about gay action, and the entire spot, don't get flipped awakened, see. Being this on each blood, like they realize I'm coming. He additionally said, that is the reason I generally come around every one of these injury nines with my genuine companions. You never get me around anyone from the business alone. You couldn't in fact hold a combo without my canine stepping in the room. It's been that way. He proceeded when I got a young lady around me. I'm effing on her 2 times per day. Request some from your top picks, He don't control me yet. It resembles a high one. Love gay. Indiv. I jewels yet, that delicious pea. Do it for me. I don't ran red lights to get that feeling. You all unusual on here like fiends, sir. When will you stop, Meek Mill? It's give clear. Now, actually yet, definitely Meek Mill was doing an excessive lot of it. Possibly he didn't have a PR group, or they were all sleeping since all he needed to do was be calm and quiet that mouth. Yet rather he's here chattering pointlessly. Yet, like Lil Bar didn't name drop him, and his name wasn't even in the claim disc. Similar to Stevie J's, nevertheless certain, the portrayal basically pointed directly at him. Yet he wasn't unequivocally called out by name, so by going off on that bluster, he just fundamentally dug himself an opening further. And take a gander at Usher. He been chilling huge, not taking care of into no part of that show, despite the fact that everyone realizes that was most certainly about him, and recollect how Compliance swore all over that he had never been distant from everyone else with an yon in the business without his crew. Well, it turns out that that was clearly false in light of the fact that he has been timed to invest heaps of private energy with Diddy. Hello? What's up, ruler child? Man, you're doing it, man. You merit it. Daddy, you're investing that effort. Glad for you. I love you. Me. Not that good's twisting around that way, allowing the water to wash away their sins. How he was relaxing by the pool most certainly had fans and eyebrows raised for genuine, Leah, like that. It was like he had been to Pound Town with Diddy attempting to relax or something. Yet hold up, did Diddy truly call him daddy too? Like Diddy, it's a lot of development calling each other daddy is giving Seuss. Yet like I expressed live in your reality, however at that point, there's Diddy discussing docile, investing the energy and having the right to chill. What sort of work were you Al doing Diddy? 'Cause most certainly could not have possibly been no studio meetings out there on the waterfront. So the thing were you all getting into? Well, here's the kicker. Resigned could have spilled the tea about himself in a tune. He was for all intents and purposes requesting pardoning in the verses, indicating doing a little something with Diddy, working about circulating out your own grimy clothing. And no way he made a melody about this. He made a melody about how he treated Diddy. Meet. Me did with Diddy. Well, things got downright ugly when Diddy's ex-guardian, not Gene Bargain, dropped a sound sensation of me getting going with Diddy and allowed me to tell you all insane. I'm not playing cut. You all better track down it all alone, 'cause I'm actually attempting to get it out. My he'd imagine it never existed in light of the fact that it was genuine awful, and it exploded all over online entertainment coups. Individuals were shook about it. Well, the ex-productor spilled that he recorded it during one of Diddy's slams, where evidently Diddy spiked the champagne, and as per him, every other person dropped from the liquor, yet not him. Diddy and me definitely. I surmise those Diddy parties. Ridiculously insane asked out, yo, did he have that man in the room? Look, yes, I put my ear to the entryway and I brought the telephone, 'cause Diddy began going in. Overdrive, I ain't know what the was continuing yet. I just heard balls slapping against ass cheeks. I heard battling to take dick. I heard resem. Bling. Definitely daddy. Like when he started all that, daddy this and daddy that. And afterward I heard some hauling and battling like, better believe it. I kept the telephone there. And I recorded all that, 'cause I resembled, well, Jaguar. Wright is considering BS about that and asserting that Nicki Minaj was actually the who released that sound, and the explanation that she did, it was to get back at me, milk running the around, discussing costly pain. Stand by. This is Philly. You're discussing now. Stand B. I brief Jack me stand by brief. He's a natural product circle. He did HEI. This is Philly. He's a rotisserie period. He seared. He broiled. Did he do? I be me. Genuine rap. You believe that sound that they put out was genuine? No doubt. That was Nicki put that out. That Nicki recorded that at the oddity off in the Calabases. She been holding back to drop that. Uncompliant. Goodness, she won't tell no one. It was Diddy. Except for now that Diddy out there. Why not great to follow through with something like that? To submissive M. Well, their relationship was Alon. G-way from being serene. And as per Nicki, he purportedly put hands on her when they were dating. Quite a while back, things got fascinating when Nicki dropped a secret from her impending docuseries Sovereign. The narrative set to hit HBO Max. Despite the fact that the video was short, it was clear. Nicki picked the bit as a weighty importance, uncovering a side of her that is seldom seen. My mom, would let my dad, be vicious with her, and she generally raises the story as a young lady. I would come be For I would remain before my mom and go like this, and I bowed like that is the reason I'm similar to perhaps certain individuals would depict me as grating or whatever, since I promised from that age, no man could at any point manhandle me, call out to me, out me, deal with me like that. And afterward, out of nowhere, that was my life. You all, she got truly profound, and you could feel it. She dove into a piece of her set of experiences and story. She plainly, subscribe Celeb Hut for more videos.